Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, YouTubers. This is Jerry Diamond with How to Get Out of Babylon, Flat Earth Homeland, Jersey's Woman of the Woods, St. Francis Hobby Farm, St. Francis Farms. I don't like the term hobby much, but we'll figure that out. Animal Refuge, animal lover. Jersey's an animal lover. Francis just so happens to be my little middle name. I was raised Catholic. It has nothing to do with me. Oh, it does. Visionary and whatnot, but it has nothing to do with me having any vestiges of Catholicism left that I would lay claim to. All right. The other channel, I gotta do one. We've got to get this going. If you haven't seen, my little OzArk journey or something like that, I'll post a link for it or give another reference in another video. Very dear friend, or good sister who's doing a lot, hard worker, does videos. Would love to have her help here. Would love to have her get here somewhere to the OzArk Plateau. I'll help her to go anywhere she wants, but she's pretty well committed to going to Northwest Arkansas. And the other thing is she just is confused on some things, terrain and whatnot, and concerns about straight line winds and confusing that with tornadoes and different things. But anyway, it'd be nice if people would listen to people who understand things. Those who have understanding will teach many. Daniel, read it. So, there is a need for what she's positing, and one of her videos has over 1,000 views, amazingly, fairly new one too. So she's striking a chord with a lot of people. But two things can happen. You can get good help, or you can get somebody who's just waiting for a sucker to come along. And that's happened twice already, at least twice already, with people who, 3 times. I could probably go on. I'll stop right there. With people who were going to move here with their stuff, their wealth. One lady, I am very seriously, no kidding, unless proven otherwise, I don't think she's with us anymore. I think she was taken, conned, whatever. Another woman came here from Florida, was conned, went back to Florida for heaven's sake, totally against what she knew that she was supposed to do. So, various cons out there. They're not all outside of the OzArk Plateau. Just because somebody lives here doesn't mean anything. There's a lot of drugs here. There's a lot of crime here. There's a lot of crime in Springfield and its environs. Any county border, any state border, especially between OzArk, Arkansas and Missouri, watch out. I said before in my OzArk Plateau Refugium versus the Pacific Northwest Redoubt States, watch the movie Winter's Bone with Jennifer Lawrence, J. Law, of Hunger Games fame. That was one of the movies that propelled her to superstardom, along with probably selling her soul to the devil, like everybody else did, most of them. But anyway, you get some brutal people everywhere. A lot fewer here, but still some brutal people around. So, what do we do? Well, I think that the little OzArk homestead journey thing is a good indicator of what needs to happen. We need to have, and this can be worldwide, earthwide, encompass anybody around the world that wants to help in this endeavor, but we need to have a vision of helping people get here, families get here, people with children, families with young children, mothers, single mothers with children. They need to have help. There's a lot of widows out there. They need help. So there's a lot of people out there around this country that could move here tomorrow if they had just a little bit of help. Now, I've said before, it's like the life you save might be your own. Look ahead, think of how the kingdom is supposed to operate. Think about how the kingdom is going to operate, and start thinking along those lines and start acting along those lines. Are we supposed to be selfish? Everything that we accumulate, is it supposed to be only for ourselves? That's why everybody's living. Christians, quote unquote. If you're living like that, you're not a Christian, really. If you're living for yourself and everything that is yours, and nobody can borrow it, nobody can use it, you can't give anything to anybody, money or whatever, or time. If you can't give a little bit of your resources to someone else just to help them, call it paying it forward.